Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Cancer for the weeks of December 15th through the 31st, 2019. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Those of you that want to book your personal reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. Payments are collected on Fridays, though. Also, if you want to reach me by phone, that's a different process. So just look out for the notification of when I'm taking phone calls. And then if you just want to support my Patreon, my channel, you can do that through Patreon. All right, so we have central issue, heart of the matter as the moon. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Seven of Shields. Justice. Excuse me, and the Two of Cups. All right, so central issue, I feel like you guys have been going through some sort of emotional turmoil. I feel that you've had to plunge deep into your subconscious to overcome any type of emotional stress that you've been going through. Definitely a lot of emotions have been going on. I feel like you guys also have been feeling a sense of loneliness, emptiness. You might be one of those type of people that feels like you just can't be alone, or who has like a fear of being alone, or a fear of being abandoned or left behind. You also could have been dealing with a lot of trust issues. Some of you guys are coming off highly intuitive or very sensitive at the moment. And I'm feeling like the 29th may also be of some sort of significance. So maybe December 29th may stand out to you. I'm seeing emotional triggers, basically. You guys are dealing with illusions, or are having to realize or understand when something is an illusion and when something is, you know, not real, or when people are manipulating you or playing on your heartstrings. I feel like there's a secret that's going to be revealed. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like there's some sort of confusion in regards to how you feel or what you should do, or who the person is that you're dealing with, or maybe they're confused about you and your feelings. There's a lot of emotional confusion. Be careful that someone is not, be careful of someone's intentions. Be careful that someone is not taking advantage of your emotions to get what they want. Now, on the positive side, you could be dealing with someone who is just trying to express their love for you through creative ways like music or poetry. Something else I was getting from this. Yeah, there also could be someone that you're dealing with metaphysically or telepathically. So if there's no direct communication, direct conversations, I feel like either there's been a lot of dreaming going on, or a lot of synchronicities. The only thing that bothers me, it does look like maybe someone is able to tap into your subconscious, like your dreams, and kind of rewire things and twist things around, make you see things that aren't really there, convince you of things that don't exist. That can go both positive and negative. I mean, maybe you are with someone who is a hopeless romantic and who's promising you the moon and the stars, and it's like those things seem impossible, but they're so sure that they can give you that, and you just kind of believe it. Now, it also could be that you're just dealing with someone who is a performer, someone who is creative and artistic, someone who's very charming. It also could be that you're just in love with an IT salesman or a businessman or woman. So someone who is like a hacker. I'm almost getting someone who's a genius. I don't know what that means to you, but I feel like somebody is coming off as a genius. Either the person you're dealing with or you are being considered someone who's a genius. Now, I do see a soul contract for you guys. So I feel like those of you that are maybe single, you will meet someone that you have a soul contract with, but I still feel like there is some sort of decisions to make, or there is some sort of confusion. I think this relationship may be very 12th house. It's something about it that's hard to read and hard to define, but the love is there. Maybe it's like an unspoken connection. It's something very mysterious. It might be one of those situations where you're like, I just feel so connected to this person and I don't know why, or I can't figure out why. Now, I also want to point out, just because you have a contract with someone, we don't know how long that contract will last. There are short-term contracts, there are long-term soul contracts. So I feel like, that there will be confirmation that someone is a soulmate or that you have a spiritual soul contract with someone, but it doesn't guarantee that it lasts forever. So just be open to the possibilities of it going either way. There's a lot of things for you to consider. I feel like you're definitely going to have to take an assessment of your situation, what you're dealing with. If you are single, it looks like you're doing either some sort of spell work, or you're working with energies, you're manipulating energies or your ancestors to get them to bring love into your life. So it does look like you're manifesting something. Just be sure that you're not manifesting an illusion, though, or something temporary. You may be dealing with another water sign, such as yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you also could be dealing with a Libra. There's definitely a lot of water here, so I feel like we're dealing with a lot of emotions. If you're in a relationship, just make sure that you see the person for who they are. There's a situation where some of you are stuck. Some of you are not finished learning a lesson. Some of you are in some sort of karmic, or I don't even want to say karmic because I feel like everything is karmic. I feel like it's more so toxic. You might be stuck in a toxic situation. I don't like seeing the devil and the magician out together. It just looks like someone is playing some sort of mind games. It looks like it is some sort of manipulation, and someone probably is doing some sort of spell work to bind somebody. If it's not spell work, then someone is manipulating, saying and doing everything. They're selling an illusion in order to keep you trapped. This is like being trapped in the matrix. Now, this person, don't get me wrong, is your shadow side. This person is helping you come to grips with your darker energy. You may be in denial. You may be in denial of the fact that you have some darkness about you, or you have some things that need to be corrected. And this person is here to show you, they're like, I'm just like you. You might be calling this person, you're evil, you're this and that and the other. This person is like, I'm just like you. So I don't know. And I know, trust me, I know that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but I really feel like it's here to help you. Whoever this is, they're helping you realize that you're trapped mentally. Something is, you're still holding on to like a disease, which might be abandonment issues. There may be a need for you to release that. You got several shadow cards coming out too, and reflection cards. So this is a big lesson for you. This is, whoever you're connecting with, it is a lesson. Something brought you two together for a reason. It does have a higher calling. It does have a higher purpose, but it's to learn about yourself. I feel like it's about learning about yourself. Now, also, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Or you might be torn between more than one person. Or you may be dealing with someone who has some sort of attachments or codependencies to an earth sign, or who is just codependent to somebody, period. They're stuck in a relationship due to security and financial reasons. Or you're in a relationship with someone who is married to their job, or they put all of that before you. Or like I was saying earlier, they're a performer. So some sort of artist, singer, rapper, whatever. This person has a lot of temptation around them. There's always someone around them who wants something from them, whether it's sex, or if it's money, or if it is drugs. Like somebody's being used. You might be being used, or your partner attracts a lot of people who use them. You might have a habit of attracting people who use you, especially if you're sensitive and emotional. And then what I want to also kind of give an example when I said that this person is saying, I'm just like you. So I've given this example before. I'll use myself as an example. Let's say, for instance, you keep attracting people who are mean. Even if they aren't necessarily mean to you, it's something about this person that is mean. It's almost like, I know that I'm a nice person, but I do have a mean streak. And I feel like I attract people who are my mean streak. People who do things and say things that I wouldn't say. That's why I like people who are more bold or blunt than me, because I try to keep things balanced. I'm a Libra. I try to keep things balanced. I try to keep things neutral. I don't like arguments, but I tend to attract people who are not really like that. I tend to attract people who make bold statements, who will say something mean or that seems mean out loud. Not necessarily, again, not saying it's someone who's mean to me, but it's just like they'll do something. I'm like, damn, that was cold. And it's like thinking in my head, I wished I had done it. I wish I had the guts to have done that or said that. But they do those things for me. They do things, they're an expression of my dark side. And I'm cool with that, long as they're not doing it to me. You know, so that might be something that you might need to realize. Also, you might be attracted to people who are very obsessive, controlling, or possessive, but that might be your love language. Some people it's not, you know, and I get it. You know, but some people do like someone who's just very controlling or doesn't want them to go anywhere. Where are you going? You know, you stand right here with me, and you might try to act like, I don't want to stay here. Oh, he's so jealous, you know, and it's just like you really like that. You know, so it could be a situation, maybe you might be lying to yourself and saying, I don't like this, but do you? Do you really dislike that? Or, you know, you really need to take a closer examination. You're saying something you might be saying that you don't like when you really do. I'm also feeling like you're attracting someone where you guys are polar opposites, but the same. I feel like someone's going to reveal something to you. You guys are you're dealing with some sort of temptation. I feel like you're trying to protect yourself or guard yourself, but the walls come down. You let something in. You know how they say a vampire can't come into your home unless you invite them? I feel like you're inviting something into your environment. You need to take ownership of that. Like, you really need to recognize what you're doing, what you're attracting, so that you can take control of it and stop it. Either fess up to yourself that you like what you like so that it stops, so that it'll go away, or recognize, you know, whatever it is that's going on within you. There's something that you need to realize. Maybe you keep attracting married people who are unavailable. Something you need to focus on. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you know, this is some sort of red flags to bring something to your subconscious. Something's going on deep within your subconscious. You need to break free from it. And until you recognize it, you're going to keep attracting the same type of energy. And one more thing, I feel like it's fine as long as you know you're aware of what you are involved in. What the danger is when you are unaware, when you're sleeping, when you're involved in something, you're completely clueless of what you're involved with or who you're involved with. This even could be, maybe you're dealing with a drug dealer and you keep saying, oh no, you know, I know they're not a drug dealer. I know they make a lot of money. They're always buying new things, but you know, they said they're gifts from people. Like, stop lying to yourself. Just embrace it. Like, yeah, my boo is a drug dealer. Like, I know it. You know, so whatever is going on, or you're with a manipulator, instead of just saying, oh, they're the sweetest person. They're so kind. They're so good to me. Like, stop it already. Just embrace, like, damn, yeah, I'm with a manipulator. At least I know it, though. You know, so I feel like you need to take your power back to weaken whatever is happening, because it consumes you. As long as you are unaware of something that's happening, you become consumed by it, and it controls you. It has control. You become the puppet. So you want to be the puppet master. So, you know, take your power back, because you know, but you can't do it until you acknowledge that, what your situation is. So I feel like there's mixed messages. There's good and bad. Take it how you like it. But I hope I help somebody. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.